Good morning. It is Saturday once again, and I am in a very popular place this morning. I'm going to walk on another trail today. Lots of people here. It is cool, crisp air this time, and people are out. There's joggers and bikers and all that stuff going on. So I'll try to get a few shots of the trail, maybe talk every once in a while, but I'm just gonna enjoy another day out. This is better than last weekend. A, it's not muggy at all. And B, this is a more interesting looking trail to me. Stopping by the water for a few minutes. This is so great. People are out kayaking and stuff. Yeah. So I did a thing. You know how I've been talking about, oh, I want to stay in a cabin, but it's too expensive. Cabin. Not this year, later. Well, I kept looking at cabins online, and I found one for $97 a night. It's quaint. But it's still nice. And it's a 1-bedroom little cabin, a true cabin, not a suite. Doesn't have a view of the lake or anything. And you're just kind of there. Now the lake is not far away. It's just a little drive down or a little hike down, but you can't see it. So I'm not gonna have the views and stuff I had last time. But there are other things I can do that I didn't do last time. There's a fire pit. I can take my telescope out, because I imagine it'll be dark at night, actual dark. So I can use my telescope to actually see, as long as it's not cloudy, which was part of the problem I ran into last time. I won't have anybody else right beside me in another suite. There are other cabins and houses around, but they're not close. I read reviews. They're like, yeah, we're looking for seclusion, and that's what we got. And so I'm like, okay, all right. So nobody's gonna bother me, and it'll be a nice October day, and it's not too expensive. I can make it work. I get to stay at a cabin this fall. I get to see what fall is like in a cabin. I've done spring and I've done summer. Did summer with a group, and now I get to do fall on my own. I'm not going to be going anywhere. Last time I went into town and explored, but this time I'm just going to be sticking to the cabin. And there's no internet or anything, and so I'm probably going to actually do my writing this time, actually shoot a video. Of course, I'm going to vlog. Last time I stayed at a cabin, I was doing other types of videos as well. Now I just vlog, so yeah, I feel good about it. I feel good about it. It will be on the heels of my trip to New York, also in October. So, but it'll be a nice little just me getaway after spending a few days in the city and everything. So, yeah, I love this weather. It's like, I think it's like 60 degrees right now, and the wind is blowing and it feels perfect. Hello there. I accidentally recorded the last part of this video without the sound, without the microphone on, so you can't hear anything. And I'm going to try to keep looking up. It's a very instinctual thing to want to talk to someone, even if it's to yourself when you're doing these videos. At least that's what I find. So, excuse the laundry, please. It's Wednesday night. I'm doing chores and editing video. And what I wanted to talk about, what I had started talking about in the video, was using the Atomic Habits app. They give you a chance to have a free trial, but it's set up so that at the end of the free trial, unless you actively do something, they don't automatically sign you up. So I don't know what features I'm going to lose when that happens, because I don't plan on paying for this. There's a book called Atomic Habits, and it's by James Clear. And back when I did other videos, like I mentioned on my walk earlier, I used to do these other kind of sit-down videos where I talked about things that helped me and other things going on in my life, or other things, career-related things. I did a lot of videos on habits and changing them. And I struggle. I'm not some expert. I struggle. But I do agree with James that making little changes leads to, creating a new way of life. It not only helps you doing a little at a time, not only helps you form better habits, it also creates new ones too that can also, they assist each other potentially. Since I have such trouble getting out of bed in the mornings, I'm trying to use Atomic Habits. There's an app that you can get, and it has helped in some things. You start with a small task. So I have workout for 10 minutes, and you select how many days a week or what days a week you want to do that. I select daily, but if I intentionally choose that I'm not going to do that today, I will take it off the calendar. Or if I don't, and I really could have worked out that day, I let it be a missed day. And usually I work out for more than 10 minutes. But the idea is to say to yourself, well, I've got 10 minutes. Or you could even start with 5. That could lead to longer, or even if you wanted to just do the 5 minutes for now, you can get to where you want to do more than 5 minutes, and you can move it up. Once I get to where I'm working out, pretty regularly instead of spotty working out, I'll move it up to 15, 20 minutes. I also have a new habit that I've done successfully 6 times now, which is to stop looking at my phone by a certain time every night. I started with 11:30 p.m., making it easy, right? Gonna put my phone down no matter what by 11 p.m. every night. And that's been going well, so I moved it up to 11:15. On my LOA, I just got crazy habits and I'm still not recovered. It's September. It's the middle of September. I'm still struggling. And then other habits I have are to get up in the mornings before 7 a.m. And I thought I was doing pretty well with that last week. This week has not gone well at all. It hasn't gone well at all. So I'm kind of disappointed in that so far, but whatever. Because I want to get to where I'm getting up early enough to apply some makeup, make my coffee, and I'm not there yet. But one of the things he says is to plan to be, think about 10 years from now instead of trying to make big changes right away and quickly because it's not going to last. So I think maybe that's my problem. I tried to um, say before 7 and didn't stick with that long enough. I was like, oh, good, I'm getting it before 7. Now let's make it 6:45. All I know to do is to keep trying. Maybe now, maybe I set it for 7:05 and see how that goes. Maybe I'll be more inclined. Okay, I got to get up before 7:05. Maybe there's something about before 7 that I'm not dealing with well. And it being September, October time frame, I what do I want to say? I usually want some kind of change this time of year. 2 years ago, I got it. 2 years ago, I got this new job and I moved here and everything. Most years, nothing really changes, even if I want it. But I don't know because it's not, I don't figure out what the change is that I'm wanting. And it's just kind of this seasonal feeling I get. I do want certain circumstances to change, but that's going to take time. It's not, it's just going to take time. All that to say that I'm trying to make small improvements and get back to where I was before I went on leave. Oh, and by the way, still nothing from the sleep study. And I also sent a message to my dermatologist because I want to get the other 2 cysts off my scalp before the end of the year, but there's nothing from them, so I guess I'll try to call them and see what's up with it, because there's no record of me sending that. Maybe it didn't go through. I don't know if I can. I mean, it looks like if they have one of those patient app things, and it looks like there would be a way to tell whether it actually sent from my end or not. So I guess I'm just going to have to call. And the sleep study people, the poor sleep study people, I don't really want to bug them too much because they're backed up. I get it, but I hope I'm on the list somewhere. Last I heard, it was in process, but it's been over a month. But it would be nice to get that started. because that could help me in the mornings. I suspect that I have sleep apnea. So anyway, that is all I have for right now. I can't believe, I mean, when it gets to be this time of year, it's kind of like being at the, just being at the top of the first downhill thing on the roller coaster. And we're going to go, and it's going to be 2025. So anyway, that's all I have for right now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.